Okay, in this next clip, Stedmen is going to be discussing the orientation controversy. So let's hear how this one develops.
He also mentioned the orientation sessions for new employees. We have absolutely no issue with members going to the Union Hall for orientation or for the ATU coming to Trimet as part of new employee orientation to give an introductory session, which is very much what AFSCME does. Most of their contracts have a 15-minute period where the union introduces themselves and the benefits of memberships to new employees.
So he just verified for us that the other unions have at least 15 minutes, is what he said, to come in and talk to the employees. Let's continue here.
What we sent a letter to the ATU about was paid time for new employees to go to the Union Hall for a 2 or 3 hour orientation session, and we were concerned.
So what is it, Randy? 2 or 3 hours? You can see that he is just talking for the sake of talking. He doesn't even know, really, when he makes an answer like that. That either he's evading or he doesn't know. In both cases, he's not doing his job.
Because staff at training sessions became aware of the issue that we shouldn't be paying public funds for a private purpose.
Okay, you heard what he said. Staff at the training department. Staff at the training department. I would imagine if it was even remotely true, which we don't know, but if it was remotely true, it'd have to be that guy Morgan would have said, "Hey, you can't take my people based on Oregon law SUV ABC." In which case, they've now violated all this years of past practice and made an entire new determination. I mean, you can see through this so easily if you look at it.
Just what is essentially happening there. So we, again, it has been a practice, it's true, for Trimet to pay employees to go to the Union Hall for a couple of hours. At some point in the past, we even transported them there.
Okay, there it is. There's his admission that they had no problem with this for 40 years. Okay, they've been doing it this way. And he just told you that. And they'd even take them down there. I guess he let them take a bus. I mean, let's be serious, folks, okay? You know this is bullshit because it doesn't cost any money. I mean, what's the gas for the bus and what the employees' wages? It's like minimum wage at this point for the employees. They're like getting like nothing. Okay, they're still in the training. You get shit until you get out of the training. Okay, so this is just complete horse crap.
So we, after getting outside counsel opinion from 2 law firms about this issue.
It just gets better and better, doesn't it? I mean, after, we only have 18 lawyers in our own office, but we'll go outside and pay some contract lawyer $100,000 each, and we get 2 of them. We'll give them both $100,000 to give us the answer we want, which is, no, we're not going to do this anymore, and we won't involve our lawyers. This is unbelievable. This is so Trimet, man. I mean, this is the shit I live for with this Trimet, because here this Stedmen presentation that's here is one of the most classic presentations I've ever heard since I've been listening to the board, and I've been listening to a lot of music. This guy is really something else, and we're not even done with this. This is just this part.
We communicated to the ATU that we would certainly have ATU in to our orientation if they requested it. Reiterated that employees can go to the ATU for any time on their private time.
Right, on their private time, you cheap motherfuckers, man. They're paying these guys minimum, it's $10 an hour or something for the training, and you can go on your own time. I'm going to save $20 on your backs. Okay, see, this is it, man. They will nickel and dime their employees while they gorge, and they all got like 3.7% raises last year and the year before. I mean, these guys are stealing everything they can, but they keep denying the employees even a trip to the union. It's pathetic.
But we needed to curtail that particular practice. So.
Right. They needed to curtail that particular practice. See, all of us, the handful of us that actually study this material, and it's a tiny minority of people. Most people aren't paying any attention to any of this, and they don't care about it. But those of us that are, and I estimate there's about 40 total that actually really care, know that the scam is huge. It's a huge scam. It's there for anybody to see that wants to see it.
I think what precipitated this issue, the attendance today, was a dispute about the.
Okay, so he's ended that discussion, and he is going to move on to the third part of his rebuttal, which I have to deal with in a whole separate movie because this next thing is incredible. I listened to it and I couldn't believe what I was hearing.